Hi, this is Tom Farmer. Just a word for all of you in HR, especially in rewards, who have been asked to come up with a strategy for HR, for people and culture, and especially for total rewards. One of my former students and really a star in total rewards asked me for some help to look at her total rewards strategy draft. And I noticed what I see too often, and that is a reliance on benchmarking to determine your strategy. Okay, market does this, we do this, we have to close the gap. Well, you won't get in trouble for doing that. No one ever got in trouble for doing what everyone else does. So just benchmark, 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 and close all your gaps and don't lag on anything. Well, that's according to Frederick Herzberg, that addresses your hygiene factors that would eliminate the dissatisfaction when pay, benefits, and policies have a problem with them. They will stop demotivating. That's a good start. Okay. But that actually doesn't motivate, according to Herzberg. And that's not a strategy either. So it should be a piece of your strategy is to fill gaps. But don't think for a second that the surveys showing what is industry practice or industry prevalent practice, that doesn't mean best practice. It just means prevalent practice. Don't make the mistake of slipping the word best in there. All the data tells you is that it is prevalent. No one ever got in trouble for doing what everyone else does. So my advice and encouragement to you is go beyond benchmarking. Number two, second most common mistake is just do what'll make people happy. Or if they're unhappy, make the unhappiness go away. It is compelling to HR people who really care about the workforce to understand what people don't like and what they do like and what makes them unhappy and what they complain about. Okay, nobody ever compliments and says thank you and good job, but they complain. And so it's HR's DNA almost to respond to those things and want to bring everything back up so people are happy. Guys, it'll never work. Don't manage by noise. If your pay philosophy is not pay for performance, pay for skill, pay for competence, pay for scarcity, whatever, if you're doing pay for noise, these people complain, these people complain, these people complain. It shows up on the engagement scores, have to get them up. Once your engagement scores on pay are at 65, that's as good as it generally gets. Smart people don't say that they're happy with pay on engagement surveys. You know that? I've seen dozens and dozens of clients' engagement scores. If this is the overall engagement, rewards is about 3/4 of that, okay, at best. So don't go chasing happiness on rewards. People are smarter than to say that they are happy with rewards. Yeah, so don't try to make people happy. Don't just do benchmarking. Find out your business situation. You cannot come up with a reward strategy unless you know the business strategy and the people strategy or people objectives. Okay? Start there and just use common sense. Don't pull out the benchmark surveys until after you have figured out what's the business situation. How can HR support that business situation with a talent strategy? And then how can rewards support that talent strategy? That's about 80% of your strategy. The other 20% might be looking at benchmark survey and say, oh, we have a gap here, we have a gap there, that kind of a thing. And don't forget to figure out where you're going to get the money for the things that cost money. Don't ask for money. I learned a long time ago, don't ask for money. Figure out where you're going to get the money. Okay? We'll talk about that some other time. Good luck.